When the alarm stopped, I realized something terrifying. How quiet the city sounded without the usual fear. I looked at my family inside this suit and understood that we weren't here just because we're strong. We're here because someone has to stay standing when everyone else is tired. I don't want my kids remembering sirens. I want them remembering that we stayed.
I keep thinking about how strange it is that metal and light became our armor, yet the heaviest thing we carry is responsibility. Every step I take, I feel the weight of the people below us. Families who don't know our names, but trust us anyway. That trust is louder than any explosion could ever be.
My youngest asked me earlier if heroes ever get scared. I didn't know how to answer at first. Standing here now, I realize the answer is yes, and we still choose to protect. Not because we're fearless, but because love doesn't let us walk away. That's what makes us strong.
I can hear the city breathing again. That sound reminds me why we're here. Not to be symbols, but to be guardians. I look at all of you and see parents, partners, children inside these suits. If tomorrow comes quietly, then every sacrifice we made today was worth it.
We didn't plan to become this. We were families first, with normal worries and small dreams. But when the world needed something more, we stepped forward together. That choice binds us tighter than any tech ever could. I see Red standing there in silence, and I know he feels it too.
Silence can say more than words. Sometimes I think Red carries everything we don't say out loud. The fear of not coming home, the hope that our children won't need to wear suits like these someday. That's why I keep talking, because one day, stories will replace battles.
I imagine a future where this armor rests in museums, not closets, where kids point at it and say, "That's what love looked like." I want them to know that 5 families once stood here, not for glory, but because walking away was never an option.
We're teaching them something tonight, even if they never hear this conversation. Courage doesn't shout. Sometimes it stands quietly, watching over a city, trusting that kindness will survive another night.
When I look down at the streets, I see reflections of our own lives. People rushing home, holding hands, arguing, forgiving. That's the world we're protecting. Not buildings, not borders, moments. The kind that happen when people feel safe enough to live.
I used to believe heroism was loud. Now I know it's patient. It's waiting through uncertainty and choosing hope every single time. These suits amplify our strength, but they don't create it. That came from family dinners, shared struggles, and promises we refuse to break.
I think about tomorrow morning. Breakfast, laughter, small routines. Those ordinary moments are extraordinary because they're fragile. If standing here means those moments continue, then I'll stand as long as I have to.
Love is the quiet engine behind all of this. Not the kind that demands recognition, but the kind that shows up even when no one is watching. Tonight, the city sleeps because of that love.
We may take these suits off later, but what we represent stays. Our children will inherit a world shaped by the choices we make now. I want them to inherit courage, tempered with compassion, not fear.
One day, history will reduce this night to a sentence, but we'll remember every breath, every thought, every silent promise we made up here, especially the ones we never said out loud.
I don't need statues or stories. I just want my family to grow old knowing we tried, knowing that when the moment came, we chose others over ourselves.
The city lights are steady now. That's our sign. Whatever comes next, we face it as families, together.
If tomorrow is peaceful, then silence will be our victory.
And if it isn't, love will still guide us.
We stand watch, not as legends, but as family.
Our families will feel this moment, even in silence.